Imagine a world where silence wasn't just a rule, it was a prison, where every whisper echoed like a sin, and every emotion could cost you your life. Inside the stone walls of medieval convents, love wasn't supposed to exist, and yet it did, quietly, painfully, beautifully. Today, we're stepping past the iron gates into a hidden world historians rarely speak about. The world where secret romances quietly bloomed in medieval cloisters. And to understand how it happened, you must first meet a young woman named Sister Amelina, whose story began with a single stolen glance. Most women didn't choose the convent. Many were sent there because families couldn't pay dowries or wanted to hide daughters who asked too many questions. Life was strict. Days were predictable. Emotions were forbidden. But humans are not stone. Even behind walls of prayer, the heart listens to what the church cannot silence. The problem? Total emotional deprivation, constant surveillance, absolute obedience. And yet these very conditions created something unexpected. Deep bonds between women who shared everything except freedom. Inside the convent, sisters worked in pairs, cooking, weaving, copying manuscripts, tending gardens. And this is where Sister Amelina first met Sister Isabel, a quiet, clever woman assigned to help her learn the convent's routines. For hours each day, they labored shoulder to shoulder. They shared stories of childhood, fears, and the dreams they were forced to abandon. No one expected them to grow close. But closeness was the only comfort available. Friendship in medieval cloisters wasn't just friendship. It was survival. Most romances didn't begin with physical touch. They began with silence, shared, comforting silence. Night vigils placed sisters side by side for hours. Confession allowed them to open their hearts in ways they never could anywhere else. Working in dark, enclosed spaces meant hands brushed, glances lingered. And in a world where women were denied agency, love became rebellion. For Amelina and Isabel, things shifted the night a storm struck the convent. The chapel roof leaked, and the sisters were sent to move sacred books. Cold, soaked, shivering, they found themselves alone just for a moment. Amelina whispered, "I don't feel alone when you're here." Isabel trembled, not from the cold, but from the danger of the truth between them. That moment changed everything. Romances were not just forbidden. They were considered crimes against God. If caught, isolation for months, public repentance, forced separation, loss of privileges, in rare cases, expulsion. One wrong glance could destroy a life. But emotional hunger is stronger than fear. And so love continued, hidden in letters, symbols on manuscripts, and nighttime whispers through wooden walls. This isn't fiction. Records from Germany, Italy, France, and England reveal relationships between nuns were shockingly common, so common that bishops repeatedly complained about it. In one 14th century report, an abbess wrote that intimate friendships were a constant temptation. In another, two sisters were moved to separate convents because they could not be parted voluntarily. Amelina and Isabel's story mirrors hundreds of real cases, moments of forbidden tenderness buried under centuries of silence. Did Amelina and Isabel stay together? Historical records don't preserve their ending. Maybe they were separated. Maybe they learned to love quietly. Maybe their story lived only in hidden glances and aching prayers. But one truth survives. Wherever humans seek to control the heart find a way to speak. And inside medieval convents, amid silence, ritual, and fear, love found its voice anyway.